Good morning, Bobcats.
And welcome to a Freaky Friday edition of the WBLS News. I'm Buck Lake alumni Emma Young. Today is Friday, May 22nd, 2020. We have some special Bobcat birthdays today. Happy birthday to Vivian Gardner in kindergarten and Caitlin Sarvis in 5th grade. Have a great day, girls.
Good morning, Bobcats! Happy birthday to everybody in the month of May. I hope you get to celebrate each and every day. I know we cannot be together, but we won't be apart forever. Birthdays are my favorite part of the year, and I'm happy that mine is here.
Here's a look at our weather forecast for this fabulous Friday. We will have a high of 90 and a low of 68 today. It looks like we will have partly sunny skies this morning with a small chance of rain coming in mid-afternoon. Then sunny skies for the late afternoon and a chance of rain throughout the weekend into next week. I want to welcome in Aubrey Road in leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you would like to lead us in the pledge, just send a video to Miss Young at youngk@leonschools.net or to the Buck Lake Media page. Now, Miss Young is way funnier than I am, but she left me some jokes to tell y'all today. Here's a few jokes to tickle your funny bone. What do you get when you combine an elephant with a fish? Swimming trunks. That's perfect since we're about to start swimming, if you haven't already. Why did the dolphin cross the beach? To get to the other tide. That is awesome. I love these jokes, Miss Young. Why don't oysters share their pearls? Because they're shellfish. If you liked any of these jokes, please let us know. Parents, if you know anyone who will be joining our Bobcat family next year, please direct them to the Buck Lake website to participate in our virtual orientation. We were set to air a special episode of Coco's Kindness Corner today, but we're going to stretch it out and get you back to watch with us on Tuesday. You don't want to miss this special edition of Coco's Kindness Corner. I want to welcome in Miss Molinax for one last Terrific Kids 2.0.
Hey Bobcats, it's Mrs. Molinax, and I am back at you with another group of terrific kids, and this will actually be our last group of terrific kids for the school year. So to kick it off, we're going to start with Dominic and Alexander Ortega. This is another story about brothers that have just done some wonderful things. So Dominic and Alex, at their house, they got a new roof last week, and so they had to relocate to another home for a little while that was happening. But during that time, they were such a help to their mom because they took care of their little sister and they entertained her without complaining or anything like that. And it just helped their mom out a whole bunch because she was able to work and get some things done. So Dominic and Alexander, terrific job. Keep up the great work all summer long, okay? All right, next up we have Connor Bay from Mrs. McLeod's room. And Connor has just been doing a really great job with all of the distance learning we've been doing over these past few weeks. And Mrs. McLeod even told me, she said that Connor is growing a great garden as well. So that's kind of a neat fact, Connor. I hope you get some yummy things out of that garden. Keep up the great work. Our next terrific kid today is Carly Garris, and she is also in Mrs. McLeod's class. And Mrs. McLeod said that Carly is just becoming a really strong reader and that she is so proud of her. And Carly, I'm very proud of you too. Keep up the work, keep reading all summer long, and we'll see those reading skills back in August. I know you're going to be a great reader. All right, and last today we have Levi Clark, and Levi is a terrific kid from Mrs. McLeod's class, and he is just excelling at all of this distance learning. And Mrs. McLeod added, they did a Lego project, and she said that his Lego project was just awesome. So Levi, congratulations, and keep up the hard work. Bobcats, this is it for Terrific Kids until we come back in August. So I've had a great time with Terrific Kids 2.0. I'm glad we could bring it back while you were all at home. I loved hearing about all of the wonderful things that you were doing. Have a wonderful summer and keep it up. Bye, Bobcats.
Did you know that you can return your library books now? Just put them in the box outside of the media center and we'll get them safely checked in. We'll run a report on Monday and send reminders to those of you who still have books out after our student supply pickup, when you can drop off your library books in a plastic bag. Fifth graders, it's your turn to pick up your student materials today from 9 to 10:30. Have your name and teacher's name written on a piece of paper and placed in your dashboard. Stay in your car, send air hugs, and pop your trunk for us to put your materials in. If you have books, place them in a plastic bag and we'll get them. We can't wait to see you. We love you, but can't give hugs or high fives this time. If you didn't get to pick up your materials on Thursday, K through 4, you may stop by the front of the school today. Friday, the materials will be out in the front of the school from 8 to 3. Find your child's teacher's name and retrieve your materials.
Well, that's all for today, Bobcats. Remember to purr. Be prepared, upstanding, responsible, and respectful. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Have a great weekend, Bobcats.
Bye, Bobcats.